Many people move to Texas, believe it or not, for the weather. And the reason is because like today, it's the middle of winter and it's 69 degrees out. It's just beautiful. What do you feel is the best thing about living here?
I'm going to say it's the weather for sure. I love the warm weather. I love the summer evenings. I love taking walks in when the sun's going down. I love the mornings.
In Southlake, you get to experience all 4 seasons. I love that. So this is what you can expect for weather in each of the 4 seasons in Southlake, Texas. Spring in Southlake can be pretty warm with temperatures from the mid-50s to the mid-70s, and there is quite a bit of rain. Now, spring is my new favorite season because I love the flowers blooming and everything looks green and fresh. It's beautiful, especially for the cross timbers area with the beautiful trees in Southlake. It's a great time for outdoor activities like biking or hiking. Oh, you can go to Bob Jones Park or hang out at the town square. And then May is the biggest month for possible tornadoes. But we're not too afraid of tornadoes here. We are more concerned about hail because if you park outside the garage and it hails, your car can get dinged. Also, it can affect your roofs. Now, just real quick, your roofing here in Texas, we typically replace a standard roof every 10 to 15 years, but some of the homes have metal or terracotta roof that last longer. Also, if you have a class 3 or 4 composite shingles, they'll last longer as well. But that's what we pay homeowners insurance for. Toward the end of May, it can start getting hot and kids get a little antsy. They want to go ahead and jump in the pool. Now, for me, it's still a little bit chilly to get in the pool. In May, I prefer temperatures in the 90s to get in the pool, but that's also why you would maybe want to get a pool heater if you move to Southlake. Summers in Southlake can get very hot. Now, the average high temperature is 96, and so for me, 96 is doable. But when it gets above 100, man, it can get hot. In the last 2 years, which were record-breaking, out of the ordinary, for weeks it was above 100. So when it's above 100, you don't want to do anything outside. But just keep in mind, normal hot summers are 96, and it can get a little humid here as well. So what do you do in the summertime in Southlake? Well, swimming is a good thing. Also, just a side note, get a pool cooler if you can. That's the newest trend, so that if it is above 100, you can still get in the pool. 2, maybe going to the lake. Skiing on Grapevine Lake is good. You can do some outdoor things, but just keep it to the mornings. By the end of the summer, everyone is ready for the fall. The falls here in Southlake are beautiful. Temperatures usually range between the low 50s and mid 70s, and there's a big excitement to decorate. So the leaves on the trees can change colors, creating beautiful scenery. And as you get to the end of October and November, you might need a light jacket in the evenings. I always find it interesting that at Halloween and also November for Thanksgiving, you don't know if it's going to be beautiful outside and you don't know if it's going to be cold. In these shifting seasons, you really don't know what to expect from day to day, as it can also bring the rain. So we just have to take it 1 week at a time. Winters start in December and last until February, with the coldest month being January. Now, the temperatures range from the 30s to the 50s, but listen, we are in the middle of winter right now and it's 69 out. It's beautiful outside. It can get cold, but we're not talking Chicago cold. And it can dip below freezing occasionally, and it doesn't snow much, but it can get chilly, especially at night. It's perfect weather to hang out in the backyard with a fire pit, and it gives us a much needed break from the hot summer. If it does snow, my family gets excited. And if temps stay below freezing for a few days, we have to drip our faucets to make sure we don't get any plumbing leaks. Now, February, there's a chance it could ice and the roads get slippery. Though this doesn't happen too often, we did get snowmageddon a couple of years ago, and that was crazy. But again, a once-in-a-lifetime event. And then, toward the end of winter, we are all tired of it and we can't wait until spring. And so that's why I love all the 4 seasons of Texas. If you want to buy or sell a home in Southlake, fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below. Feel free to call, text, or email me as well. And don't forget to visit southlakedream.com for more resources, more information on neighborhoods, and to sign up for exclusive off-market listings in Southlake, because not every home is sold on the MLS.